G'day folks. Well, I figured I'd give a bit of a weekend update on what's going on. Probably more working around, more tidying up and electronics work around here. I know my 1000th video is upon us, but I don't really have anything planned. I can't really think of anything exceptional to do for a 1000th video, so it'll probably just be a good, I don't know, maybe working on something or destroying something. Hell, there's a Samsung washing machine out there which is due to be demolished. So yeah, right now I am just sorting stuff out. I've got TVs absolutely everywhere now. I just found that today at the scrapyard. Another cheapo LCD, a lot easier to fix than these big old things. Yeah, still haven't even looked at the Panasonic yet. Hell, the 1000th video might just be me looking at that and scratching my head. That'll be a bit of a letdown. But, oh well, the 1000th video will be whatever it is. I think most of my milestone videos were nothing special. Just another day. Another day in the workshop. Got a lot of good comments on this one too. I've looked at the power supply a few times, as well as the repair kit that they got online. Definitely going to start trying to repair the power supply. If that doesn't work, this thing will just be parts and target practice. See if I can punch a hole through this bloody die-cast backing. Probably won't be that hard considering how thick it is. The old air cannon would have no trouble lobbing a lump of steel through that. I'll make sure I have the sheet metal back on it just so that it doesn't go all the way through and through the back door. That's probably where it'll be set up there. But we'll also try some other interesting things, like maybe putting a microwave transformer across the panel. Well, there's a power connector there that goes to these drive boards, which are probably unique to this panel. And yeah, if you put a microwave transformer across that, we might get some real plasma going through it. Be quite interesting. Yeah, apart from that, well, the Yanmar's pretty much done for now. I've gave that a run and there's a video waiting to go up. I'll probably do that later. Plastic boxes from work, nobody wanted them, so I figured I could use them as control cabinets and other shit like that. They're from old swimming pool cover controllers. And they're quite deep, so you can put a large contactor and other shit on a metal base and still get the lid on. A lot of these new shit that you get from Radio Shack aren't deep enough, and you can't put full-size contactors and stuff mounted on DIN rails in them. So I figured these would be worth saving from the rubbish bin. I'm going to use one on the Copeland semi-hermetic air compressor. That definitely needs a box for the start and run capacitors and the switch gear and the pressure switch and all that stuff. It can all be housed in there, mounted on the side of the unit. I'll try and resurrect that key switch. I did find the keys for it, it's just a bit water damaged. I'll resurrect the key switch for on and off or whatever. Push button start, remote start, anything I want. I can do it. I've got plenty of spare parts now. Heaps of spare parts. So, for this afternoon I'm just going to look at that TV, determine whether or not it's worth fixing. It's probably just a power supply or something. I'll just plug it in and see what it does. And just probably package some of these TVs back up again. I'll put them back together again. I might not order the parts kit for this. I might just change these caps and check these resistors. Now this one's been repaired before as well. These two 5-watt resistors have been changed, and I noticed on the eBay auction for the parts kit, these two are in it. So this thing's already had that fix done to it, but it doesn't look like they've done these caps. They're the same brand as the ones from the factory. So they've probably done half the job. They've changed these, and it's run for a few more years. Well, since 2005 or whenever it was fixed. And now it's finally blown something in here, which could also be those two MOSFETs. So I change caps first, check resistors. If MOSFETs are blown, well, the thing's scrap. It's not worth going that far. Not when we've got HD plasmas, even if this is a cheap Aldi model. And the Aldi branded or sold plasmas didn't get a very good rep at all on the consumer support sites and things. So it too may end up as a target practice victim. But we'll have some fun with it. And some spare parts, because this power supply is probably alright. If anything, I think it was Y sustain with a buffer board on it. Pretty sure that's what the Tech Knight was talking about on that one too. There's, was it Y sustain and That one there was X main, so that must be X and Y. Yeah. Although that one there's got little heat sinks plastered all over it too. Oh, hang on, that's the Y buffer there. That's a sustain board, that's a buffer board. Yeah, interesting. So yeah, these things are glued on pretty well. Yeah, I don't know. This thing will probably end up as junk, like they all do, bloody plasmas. I think that cheapo Taiwanese LCD has a much better repairability capacity than the other ones. Anywho, enough rambling on. I've had a full day of work, so I'm just going to tidy up in here and I will work out what to do for my 1000th video. This should be 999. If it's not, then you'll see something else, probably messing around with that. Thanks for watching.